everyone. This is not Coast to Coast Comics, man. This is the comic book community shout out show. As always, on your boy Rod the Rican, we have my co-host Jeffrey Comic Henson. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great day today.
Man,
Yeah, dude, it's just been hanging out, really getting ready for this show. I was trying to do a little bit of research on those new Marvel television shows that are coming out this morning, but other than that, just been hanging out.
yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. And I'm running on fumes, guys. I don't know how I've been doing it, but
Red
you know
Bull.
what? My wife left 3 o'clock this morning to go to Georgia. She flew out of here. I've been awake since like 3:30, man. Uh, but you know what? The show must goes on. It must go on, man. We gotta do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Troublemaker Comics in the house. First one today. Thank you for joining us. Comic Man Andy, always good to see you, buddy. Robert, the comic book G Spot Galvin. Robert, good to see you. As always, thank you for joining us. Downright Nerdy Podcast. Thank you for being here today. Second Street Marvel says, "What's up, fella? What's up, fellas? What's everybody tuning in?" I'm doing good. Rod's running on fumes. We thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, I'm actually Downright Nerdy Podcast. I'm not from I'm from Central Valley, California, Fresno. Are you from California, Downright Nerdy? Metarog, what's up? Justice for Comics. Hey, Comic Assassin, what's up, dude?
All right, sweet. All right, before we bring our special guest, Justice for Comics, Justice is the great homie, guys. If you don't know him, he's gonna come to the show and he's gonna talk about his channel and what he does and all his stuff that he brings to the community that we may need to know because he knows a few things that and if you're not friends with him, you're not gonna know. And hopefully Justice will come out here and have a good time with us. I'm gonna send him the invite right now. But thank you everyone that's been hanging out with us right now. This is the shout out show, comic book community shout out show. And actually, you know what? It's interesting because I call it the comic book community shout out show, but there's other content out there. So I'm trying to bring stuff in that is not like maybe not comic related. I mean, recently I've been running into a lot of podcasts, and just like Downright Nerdy Podcast, we have just little podcasts. So there's stuff out there outside of comics, but they do talk about comic books. So when I say it's the comic book community shout out, is still involved in one shape, form, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
for sure. Glitter and Duct Tape, what's up, Glitter? Good to see you today. Downright Nerdy Podcast. Are you on Instagram? If you are, I don't know if we're friends on Instagram, but just send me a message. I'd be more than happy to do something with you anytime.
All right, there it is, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Jeffrey is he's been my buddy throughout the whole journey. We've been doing this stuff for going on a year, man. We're going on a year, and a lot of big things are going to happen. A lot of big things. Jeffrey's got some stuff in his head. He's working on some stuff, and I'm so stoked to see what he's got coming up on his channel, guys. So stay tuned for that.
Oh.
But let me knock out number one shout out right now. Number one shout out goes to Ariel Sapphire. Ariel Sapphire, she's a great young lady. She has 556 subscribers, man. She's only 26 years old, and she's a big Batman fan. Not only that, she loves DC Comics. And then this is where we need to come in and help her, Jeff, because her Marvel books, she's struggling. She's trying to figure out what to read and stuff like that. So
don't ask me. I'm just gonna say the Hulk.
There it is.
No, for sure. With that aside, Marvel. I mean, I would first off, I would just say anything written by Al Ewing would be a starting point. War of Realms, Jason Aaron's real hot right now. Those Thor.
Sure.
If you want to go classic, let's go classic. I like Iron Man. The classic Thors are pretty good, especially with the entrance of Beta Ray Bill. I like those issues. If you want to go Incredible Hulk, I'll say start at issue number 300 and work your way up. Like,
There it is, man. Jeffrey's dropping bombs right now. Ariel Sapphire. So when you watch this replay, I don't see you in the chat, but you know what? Her channel is
Silver
pretty
Surfer.
much, it's pretty much like a comic haul channel, but it's pretty neat though. She's just, I mean, it's not often that we get to see a chick talk about books and
Right.
showing off some comic hauls. So I was like, you know what? That's pretty dope. She's got 556 subscribers, so you know, it's pretty neat, man. So Ariel Sapphire is at #1 today on the comic book community shout out show.
Comic haul videos are always cool. It's always cool to see what somebody else is picking up. You can do them kind of short. I think it's a good way to break into doing YouTube videos too. If you're thinking about starting a channel and you don't have one, you don't even have to be in front of the camera. You know, just set the camera up and you can go through the books. I've done videos like that when I first started. Just if anybody out there is wanting to get into YouTube, doesn't know how, just do some comic haul videos. It's a good way to get started, break the ice, you know.
There's a bunch of people out there that do the no face stuff, and
oh yeah, absolutely.
Metarog is one of them, but Metarog,
Metarog. If you want to see another great no face channel, go look at Bub's Comics and Metarog. Two great channels that no face channels. Go check out Simon Comics. You know, Simon Comics does a no face channel. He knows a lot about his classic comics.
And it's pretty neat that you mentioned all these channels and stuff like that, because man, I remember the first time I did a video, I was like just slapping comic books top of the table, and I mean, go back and look at my book crap. And next,
mine too, yeah. But we all start somewhere.
Well, you're the one involved me into like go live, and I was kind of hesitant, but Jeffrey is the man, and that's my homie, man. That's my homie forever, man. He's been there since day one, man. We took some bumps, but
we've had some good times, man.
For sure, man. For sure. Look at the comic assassin. He said, "I do a half face."
Yeah, that's cool, right? Like whatever you want to do. I think if you just get on there and do it. I try to tell people, like, it can be hard. You can be nervous, but sometimes if you just do it, like when I first made my video, I was nervous. I thought that I was gonna get a lot of hate, thumbs down. People are gonna tell me how much I suck and things like that. But it wasn't. It was just the opposite. And so that's what we try to do as a community. Like, I mean, I don't know how many little communities are on YouTube, even outside of the comic book community, but we try to take care of everybody in here. So it's not gonna be what you always have the support of all of us, at least.
I mean, that's what it comes down to, because you know what, we started from nothing, and then here we are now, just hanging out. Now we're doing split screens, and then we'll have a third person jump on the show. We didn't have that. I mean, we had hangouts, of course, but now it's like we know each other more. It's like we become more friends and more family, should I say? Because I mean, damn, it is what it is. Like Jeff is he's like my brother, from another mother. From over there in San Francisco. I'm a Phillies fan, but you know what? That's there it is. Go Giants, So it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope, the relationship that we could build through the comic book community.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna send out the invite once again to Justice for Comics. I don't know if he got it, but I'm gonna do it one more time. Hey Jeff, do your thing, brother. Do you got a wrench? Did I give you a wrench?
Nah, you've never given me one.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix that right now. Hold on, guys. My apologies, because I'm bad with this whole wrench stuff.
Right, Metarog, I agree. It's cool to be part of this community.
I am so bad with the wrench. I'll tell you right now, man. Let me find Jeffrey's name here.
How
the hell I give you a wrench if I don't even see your name on my freaking phone?
I'm in the chat now. Can you can just click on it in the chat, can't you?
It says,
Comic Geek McD, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Hope everything is going well. As good as it can be, at least, right?
There he is, giving him a wrench right now. At moderator, the best moderator in the business. Finally, I'm sorry, Jeff, delayed, man, but you got the wrench. He is the man. We got Comic Geek McD in the house.
Yeah, if some of you guys are new or anything, go check out Comic Geek McD's channel. He hasn't put out any videos. He's in the process of moving right now, but he's done some videos in the past, and would be a good person to go watch. Zelos, what's up, Zelos? Good to see you, buddy.
Zelos in the house. All right, guys, I want to send out the email one more time to Justice. But before we get to that, let's jump into number 2 right now. At number 2, man, this YouTuber goes by Bruce. I want to say Moreau, Moeau, Moreau.
Moreau.
So Moreau. Yeah, I think it's. I want to say it's like I see the name like on hockey jerseys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, so that's I don't want to like butcher the name. So Moreau. But anyway, 83 subscribers right now on YouTube. He goes under the same name on Instagram. Just add 1980 to it. But Bruce is a really nice guy, man. He's a father. He's a dog lover, so that he's right with me, man. So that's what I like about him. But his channel is very simple, guys. His channel is very simple. What he's gonna do is gonna be reviewing comic books, talking about comic book movies, and talking about comic book TV shows. That's right up our alley. That's right up the chat's alley. So at number 2, Bruce Moreau, 83 subscribers on YouTube, man. Check his channel out and follow him on Instagram under the same name. Just add 1980 to it.
What's up, Jeff? Good to see you. Jeff Comic 813 in the house. What up?
Jeff Comic 813 had a show earlier today. So thank you, Jeff, for hanging out. Put that right there. Check him out too. Jeff Comic 813 was
Floridian too, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. He was one of the first ones that came to the show, the shout out show, and we did an interview. I don't want to consider it an interview. I want to consider it like a hangout. So he was the first one, man. They're one of the
Squatchy Ink. What's up, Squatchy Ink? Tom the comic book nerd. What's up, dude?
Man, I like how you pronounce these names because, man, I would say squash, and then that would get tongue tied. I wouldn't know what to do from there, but you're the man. That's why. Fine, I finally gave Jeffrey the freaking blue wrench, man.
Oh,
I finally gave him the blue wrench, man. Finally, man. There it is, Jeffrey.
All right.
You're the man. But let's keep it going here. Anybody new in the chat before I send this invite out to Justice?
No, we've shouted everybody out so far.
Sweet. Always, guys, don't forget, everyone in the chat, check out their stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channels. Hit the notification bell. That way, when their stuff drops, you're not going to miss it because the bell is the key, man. The bell is the key. So I'm going to send this invite right now to Justice.
Troublemaker. Hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again. Yeah, you're right. Downright nerdy. Like, that's the cool thing is like you go into like a chat on somebody's show or something, and you can always usually find some cool channels hanging out in the chat and things.
All right, so let's see here if we get Justice on here.
Rod's the king of finding these underrated channels. Okay, so let's talk about that too. How do you do you just what do you go to search, type in comic books and look at some of the smaller channels that pop up, or what?
That's what I do. I go and search. I'll click comic books, and shout out to Perry Comics. He gave me that idea, and not only that, I'll go on other people's channel and I see who they're watching, and I see anyone under 1,000. I write it down. I got that pad, man. I got you've seen the book before. So that's what I do. And the thing is, it's hard because I have to go back and damn, did I miss someone? So that's the hard thing about it is it's easy to sit here and do 5 shout outs, bam. But then people that I reach out to and I tell them I'm going to give you a shout out. And then if they're on Instagram, I'll send them a direct message and I say, hey, please bear with me because I got so many to do. And they'd be like, hey, no problem, but at least you recognize my channel. So that's the cool thing about the community because they understand, what we're trying to do or what we're doing. So,
yeah.
So
I got you. Comic Man Andy, thanks for stopping by after your nap. Jib Comics, happy Sunday to you, buddy.
For sure.
Just a Little Podcast, what's up? Just a Little Podcast. Fishing Freaks Comics, what's up, man? Grandmaster reporting in. Boom, what's up, Grandmaster? Good to see you, dude.
Grandmaster, name and everything before this. Throw that name out there, Well, Jeff, we know Jeff Comic 813. Where's Grandmaster at? Here it is, right. I'm still trying to get used to the StreamYard stuff here. Here he is, Grandmaster, reporting in. Not reporting in like that, but he's hanging out with us. And we got Fish and Freaking Comics. Man, that's a pretty dope name.
Yeah. Noodle. You didn't ever do any noodling, Fishing Freaks? I see that. Stay Puff, what's up, dude?
There he is in the house.
My
man,
boy.
Stay Puff, where were you, man? I was over there in Orlando yesterday. I didn't see you at the event, man. All right, let's push it forward here. All right, at number 3, guys, this channel, man, I found the other day, and right now my notes on the screen are kind of wrong because let me see here. I was copying and pasting because I copy certain things, I paste it, but let me just go back real quick here. It's number 3, just a geek from 305. There it is. Just a geek from 305. Vincent is a great homie. You can find him on Instagram under the same name. All right. Vincent is a great homie, man. What he's trying to do is to share his love and passion for all geek related stuff. That's what we do, man. This is what the community is doing right now. That's what myself and Jeffrey's doing. I mean, who doesn't like geek stuff, right, Jeff? I mean,
yeah. I'm sure there are probably people that exist, but I'm not one of them.
But not only that, on that channel, you're gonna find they want to showcase some Marvel stuff, some DC, actually throwing some Funko stuff in there, and just a bunch of related stuff, content. So,
hey, he's in the chat right now. Just a geek from 305, man.
There he is, man. Everyone, check him out. All you gotta do is click the name, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell. But not only that, man, he said, come and follow him on an adventures when he goes to the cons, going to like certain amusement park opening ups and geek events. He's gonna make videos. He wants you to watch him during this journey. So that's what he's gonna do on Just a Geek from 305. Another Floridian, man. Florida's strong, dude.
Too strong, man. We need some more California representation, guys. Where you all at? We got Comics for All People #1. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? Good to see you.
All right. The man is coming on right now. Justice is coming on the house. Let's have a good time with Justice for Comics. Here he is. My brother, what is going on?
What's going on, my friend?
You tell me, man.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No, man, for sure, man.
Am I coming in okay? Is the sound all right?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, man. I hear you perfectly fine.
Good.
Yo, it's pretty dope to see you finally. I see you all the time on shows, but to have you on the Comic Community Shout Out Show, man, is actually an honor that you accepted the invite. So thank you for that once again.
No, the honor is mine to be on the show. It's awesome. I watch your videos and live streams all the time. So.
Oh man, you probably get a headache after watching that.
No, I was having a good time watching you last night. I was like, I started drinking some bourbon because of you. I was like, I need to get a drink going on.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what I do right now. I always get a little drink like Comic Jabroni to.
Oh, there it is. Shout out to Comic Jabroni, man.
Sort of loosen yourself up a little bit,
Try to. You gotta get loosened up, man. When
absolutely.
One of my shows or whatever, because things just it could go off the rails, but you know what? It's the shout out show. It's about you guys, the community. So right now, I'm gonna run down 1 through 3, and then we'll give the platform to Justice so he could talk about himself. But at number 1, we had Ariel Sapphire, great young lady, man. Check out her stuff right now. She does mostly comic hauls, but she's just a great young lady. At number 2, we had Bruce Moreau at 83 subscribers. You can find him also on Instagram. So. But add 1980 to that name. And then Bruce is a great guy, man. He wants to talk about a little bit of, simple stuff. That's what his channel is all about. And comic book movies and comic book TV shows, that's the place to be. Check out his channel. At number 3, Just a Geek from 305. I believe he was in the house. That's what Jeffrey said. Yo, he's just a great another homie, man. Just hanging out with us, man. He's hanging out. He loves to do certain things, Marvel, DC, Funko Pops. And not only that, man, if you want to go hang out with him with his journey through the cons, is what he does. He makes videos. He's gonna put everything out there. And we're down to the final two. But before we get to those final two, I'm trying to breathe now.
Trying to breathe. You can't breathe.
Man, that was a lot of talking I had to do right there, man.
Oh, I got you. Super Russ 9000. What's up?
All right. So let's give the platform right now to the man of the hour. Justice for Comics is my homie. Justice, let the people know what they don't know about you already.
Yeah.
If they don't know, what the heck is their problem?
Wow.
Here it is, man.
I've been on YouTube now for probably a year and a half. So, I'm up to 475 maybe subscribers. So I'm getting up there. I'm not quite up to your level there.
Don't worry about me.
But,
not about me.
I'm slowly creeping up there. I got into it. I started watching comic book video hauls, and I think Jim's Comics was one of the first ones I started watching. I thought, if this guy can do it, I think I can do it. I mean, he provides really good content, but he just has a folksy way about himself that people like. And when I started following him, he only had like maybe 1,000 subscribers, and now he's like 7,000. So I figured, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. So I just started doing videos, and I don't have any production value to my videos. They're really basic. I just hit record, and usually it's a video of my screen and kind of what I'm looking at. I do a lot of stuff on like comic exclusives that are coming out, covers that I think are really cool to pick up. Once in a while I'll video myself, but for the most part I'm just videoing the screen of what I'm looking at. So I'm just trying, still learning how to do things, and hopefully over time things will get better and easier, and my channel will grow continually. We'll see.
It's gonna grow because you do know a bunch of stuff, man. You're a guy.
Well, when you get old, that's part of the deal. When you get old, is you like know some things after a while when you get to a certain age.
Well, I'm still there. I have a lot to learn. I got in this game very late, man, very late. But
I've been collecting comic books since I was 13, 14 years old. So I do the math on that. That's it's over 35 years I've been collecting comic books. So I've got a lot of comic books. I don't have as many as I'd like, and I sold a lot of. I had a period of time where I had to sell some books, so I gave up a lot of really big keys that unfortunately would cost me a lot of money to buy back now because they've gone up a lot.
Do you tend to go back and try to find those books at certain times whenever you can, or? Yeah,
I mean, I had a Hulk 181. That's going to be hard to. I mean, I had a 9.6 too. It's really going to be hard to find that. That's a $25 book now.
Look at Jeffrey. He's laughing. Hey Jeff, do you want to send one out to my homie Justice?
Yeah.
I don't even have one, man. Like, are you kidding me? I don't have one. I got a facsimile. You have for sure.
Yeah, that's all I have now is a facsimile. I don't. Yeah. I had a giant-sized X-Men #1 9.6 with white pages. That's a big book now.
Yeah.
I paid like maybe $2,000 for it back in the day. It was cheap. This is when grading just started. I mean, some of the books I had were one of the first. Probably one of the first on the census. So, yeah, those were the days, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's it's pretty dope. I don't have no 181s, but
at least I can say I had.
Yeah, right.
I had them in my hands for a little while.
For sure.
That is amazing. Yeah. I mean, the oldest book that's valuable, that means something to me, is like by New Mutants 98. But that's it, man. That's
a good book. I just bought that like a year and a half ago. I bought one for like 300. And I have a 9.6. I got it for like $350, I think. It's a nice book, a real nice book. And I probably had a bunch of them back in the day. I remember seeing them in dollar bins all the time. That Mutants 98. That was a dollar bin book.
Man, yep. I did not know that. But,
I mean, I'm old enough to remember 180 was the book to own. Incredible Hulk 180.
Huh.
It wasn't 181. It was 180.
Yeah.
That 180 was more valuable one time. Yep.
That's crazy.
That's dating myself, though. That's really a long time ago. That's over 20 years
Comic
ago.
Collector. What's up, Comic Collector? And we also got Wolf Warner in the house joining us all the way from Maui, which I'm not even sure why you are in Maui and watching us when you could be like on the beach.
He's probably on the
He's still on his honeymoon?
On the beach watching us in Maui. That's something right there. I appreciate that.
That
Wolf.
is pretty dope.
Pretty epic, yeah.
All right, let me run down number 4 right now. Number 4, I think you guys may want to watch him, but maybe Justice too, because this guy, he knows the thing, man. But he has this. Well, you have a beard. I shave my beard off, but he has the little, how you say, little twirly thing.
Yeah, the little twirl.
Nerds on the Run, 12 subscribers only, but it consists of 3 guys, Andy, P, and Erie. So what they're trying to do is they want to foster a positive community where they can all share some of their favorite hobbies with each of us. Not only that, the guys love to geek out about movies, comics, techs, and technology stuff and video games. So, but I'm telling you, you guys will like the channel, man. The guy is very smart. He's very clean guy. Just got a nice little shirt on. Check him out. Nerds on the Run, 12 subscribers. I found that channel today. Like, I couldn't sleep, man. I was awake at 3:30 in the morning. So just find the channel, man. That's what we do, man. But that was at number 4, and we run it down one more time. We just jump back into the talk about whatever we want. But Ariel Sapphire, 556. Number 2, Bruce Moreau, 83 subscribers on YouTube. Check them all out, guys. Check them all out. And number 3, Just a Geek from 305, another Floridian at 542 subscribers. And like I just mentioned, Nerds on the Run, 12 subscribers. I think you guys going to like that channel, so check it out.
Got Lindsay. What's up, Lindsay? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Always good to have you.
So, Justin, I'm just curious. Are you more? This is where it gets a little touchy. You got Marvel or DC, man? Where are you leaning at?
Lately, it definitely is Marvel. I think Marvel's been definitely a better stories. The collectability is definitely there with Marvel over DC lately. Probably the last couple of years. DC is still good. I'd like that Deceased title a lot. I think that's one of my favorite reads right now is Deceased. I think my feeling is Tom Taylor is going to take over Batman. I don't think they've announced that yet, but I think he's going to get it over. Who's the other? Tomasi might be. Tomasi was on Detective for a long time, so he would probably be in the running. I don't know. They may give it to somebody fully, pretty new. Who knows? I mean, they may go someone fresh and new that hasn't done a lot. When Marvel gave a lot of stuff to Cates, Cates hadn't done much. I mean, he did God Country and a couple other books.
Buzzkill was a great read.
Right, Buzzkill. There wasn't a lot that he was pretty new to writing comics. So, in fact, I have his first. Do you guys know what his first writing? What his first published work was?
Drop it on me, Justice. Let me know.
Dark Horse Presents. I think it's number 28. Was his first published work. He just had like one little story in there. Dark Horse Presents will do a bunch of different stories in there. And I've got the book. I picked it up it was cheap. It was only like $15 or $20.
I'm trying to find my pad. I usually write notes down and I put my pad in.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I know it's Dark Horse Presents. It's 25 or 28.
Sweet. Whenever I learn something new, I like to make notes. And damn it, I don't have my pad. I'm not writing in my hand. I never do that. But wow, Tim the Canadian hunter in the house. What is going on?
Yes, and then you need to put the popsicle on the freezer.
All right, so at number 5, we have one more shout out, and then Jeff, you can run down the whole chat. But at number 5, we have. It's another podcast, man. I found this channel through Downright Nerdy Podcast. I found this one through just a little podcast. This one is called Fake Nerd Podcast. 31 subscribers on Instagram. You can find them under the same name. Yo, these guys are dope, man. These guys are dope. And you know what? They just sit on the couch, have a good time, just talk about books. And not only that, man, they were reviewing the show, The Boys. So I'm only 3 episodes in. I love the show so far. I can't.
You haven't watched all of the episodes yet?
No, I'm slacking, man. I can't watch the show without the wife because when my wife finds out I'm watching it, she craps on me all the time. She was, "Why are you watching?" I was like, "Well, you're not here. I could be watching it right now." But yeah, check it out, man. Fake Nerd Podcast. Great homies, great people in the community, and that is it. Those are the 5 channels that I found or that I had in my book. But
What's up, Manny? Manny, the comic collector. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you, bud.
What's up, Manny?
all right, so
Manny messages me all the time.
Poor Mike. What's up, poor Mike?
poor Mike, another Floridian in the house.
Yeah. It's
All right.
guys.
So if you guys don't know Justice for Comics, he's just a great homie, man, hanging out with us right now. You guys have any questions for Justice for Comics? Drop it right now. Let's see what you're thinking about in your heads. Maybe any questions that I'm pretty sure he's ready to answer. The guy been collecting for 35 years. So he's going to, you got that question, he's going to hit you with the answer. This is the man right now, Justice for Comics. All you got to do right now is click his name right now and subscribe to him and follow what he does on YouTube. Great homie, great friend. Actually, you messaged me one time. He said, "What's your number?" And I was like, "I sent you my cell phone number." Next thing you know, we're just texting back and forth, just talking on the phone, just having a great time. Just
Yeah, you don't live too far from me. I'm over in Tampa, so you're in Orlando, right?
Winter Haven.
Winter
By
Haven.
Legoland, right around Legoland. So
Yeah.
Jeffrey, we gotta get you down here, Jeffrey. Move to Florida, just with everyone else, and then you'll be all right. And then you'll be part of the family.
Where's Jeffrey? Where's Jeffrey live?
California.
Okay,
Across
yeah.
the pond.
Yeah.
You got nice weather. It's not so humid over there.
Not, but it's still hot. Different type of heat though. But
Yeah, dry heat. Heat.
Uh-huh.
Right.
We got a couple of questions in the chat for Justice for Comics. Yeah.
It says,
favorite comic series ever? That's a good question. I really liked Watchmen. Obviously, that's a lot of people's favorite. That and Kingdom Come, I think, were one of the best things I ever read as far as really good reading. Those two. I really liked the Spider-Man Craven series. You remember that when
the first one was The Hunt or something?
Yeah, The Hunt. That was a book I remember collecting. I mean, I have the originals from when I was a kid, and they're not in great shape, obviously, because I wasn't really caring about condition then. So I rebought the set in really good, the really good high grade. But that was a series I really loved the writing on. It just fascinated me that somebody killed Spider-Man, and I thought he was dead, and until he came back the next issue and came out of the grave. I mean, I just thought that was the coolest thing, him coming out of the grave like that. Yeah, that definitely made an impression on me. For sure.
Good.
So yeah, I'd have to say the Spider-Man would be that Craven Spider-Man series, and then Watchmen and Kingdom Come for sure. Dark Knight Returns, I would put that on the list as well. That was a big book I remember buying back in the day when it came out. So yeah. That's about everybody's top 4 or 5 comics, right? As far as series goes and writing.
Yeah, man, you could go either way. I mean, there's some DC stuff out there too, but it's like Martian Manhunter was one book that I stopped reading. Then I picked up one issue and I see this whole origin story was going on in Mars and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, I gotta add that back to my pool list. But these are just all current books. But it's just one of those things where if you want to start a new story arc or just add books to your pool list and start reading something new, then you do it. If not, then then you stick to whatever you buy, old books or whatever the case may be. I don't have too many. Obviously, I don't have any Golden Age books. I have a few Silver Age, Bronze, and but I'm just curious though. Do you have any Golden Age books though?
Do I have any Golden Age?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of Silver Age, but yeah, I don't think I have any Golden Age comic books. No, that would be 1940 and older.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey's got some of those stuff around his in his collection. So we got some Golden Age.
You
Jeffrey.
got some Golden Age, nice. Yeah,
No,
Golden
what
Age.
are you talking? I don't have it. You asked me this yesterday. I don't have a single Golden Age book.
I gotta make sure your mind is working right now.
Yeah.
I'm running on fumes. Don't forget.
I don't have any Golden Age, and it's usually just because I buy what I know about, and I don't really know much about Golden Age. I'm more of a newer collector. I collect the Incredible Hulk because that's what I grew up. I grew up collecting the Incredible Hulk, just the Incredible Hulk. And about 2.5, 3 years ago is when I branched off into collecting comic books outside of the Incredible Hulk. So I still got a whole lot of stuff that I'm catching up on and reading and learning and continuing to get to know the new stuff that's coming out. So as far as Golden Age stuff, I don't really have any, and it's just because as of right now I haven't learned enough about it to know what to buy, I guess. I don't feel comfortable putting myself out there, spending, because the Golden Age books, they're not like the newer books, Silver Age, where you can get them for the ones you want for $1 or $2 here and there. Those are some bigger decisions.
So I saw Comic Geek ask the question, who's your favorite character or characters? I would say my favorite comic book character is Batman. I mean, that's probably a lot of people's favorite character just because he's dark, he's complex, he doesn't have any superpowers.
Yep.
That makes him unique, I think, quite a bit in the comic book kingdom. So that's probably my favorite character. I still like Superman because he's the first superhero, and obviously it's fun to read about a character that's pretty much invulnerable. But yeah, I think Batman's my favorite. If I had to, sounds like Incredible Hulk is Jeffrey's favorite. What's Rican's favorite character?
Oh, man, I have to go with Flash. Flash is fun.
Yep.
I love Flash. It's like
you can't hit what you can't see or touch.
Right.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like, all right,
It's hard to beat.
I could go back and fix time, but I'm gonna pay for the consequences. So that's one of the things where
That's a
I
good.
want you to go back and do things, but for what? It's like if I do it, then next thing you know, I won't. I've never met Jeff, and I never met Justice, and then my whole timeline is all jacked up. I wouldn't even marry my wife and stuff like that. But I mean, that's just one character that I really dig a lot. And Batman, I mean, I love Batman too. I mean, just he doesn't have any superpowers. He just walks around in this freaking outfit and got the nice little cowl on. But it's like, why nobody just want to? If they hate Batman so much, just shoot him in the head or something, or that bullet's going to ricochet or ricochet or something. It's like, what is it so hard about Batman? You can't beat him, man.
I love how he just sneaks up on people too. Like even like Superman's like, holy shit, he's right behind me. Where the hell did he come from? Yeah, I love that they do that with him. They kind of he takes people off balance. He's really good at taking people off balance. Even someone like Superman, who's hard to do that with. So that's one of the reasons I like him so much.
Superman, he's so hard to find. He's Superman, but he still has the hair, but yet he works at the daily. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get it right.
Look, this is regular Jeffrey. Now you guys don't even know who I am. I took off my glasses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But he wears a daily
light.
Yeah. And it was like, he's got the hair. How can you not know that's damn Superman? I don't get it. It's like, but that's the whole fun thing about comics, man. It's like.
Did you ever see that scene in Kill Bill? I think it was the last Kill Bill 2, the last one where the main villain explains the importance of Superman, and that Superman's the only character who he's really Superman, and his alter ego is Clark Kent, whereas every other superhero they have to be somebody else. You know, their disguise is not a normal person. You know, it's sort of the opposite. They sort of flip. I didn't explain it very well, but that Kill Bill scene.
You know what? I
really
never seen
explains
Kill
it
Bill,
well.
so it's like I know
Which
the book.
tells you that what's his name's a big comic book fan. Tarantino obviously likes comic book stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So JP, we got JP's Budget Collecting. If you don't know who JP is, go check out his channel. He does some great videos. We got the immortal Biggie Shack. What's up, Biggie? Biggie has also been putting out some content too. If you're not subscribed to him, go check out his channel. Thank you guys for joining us today. Fishing.
Are you a wrestling fan, Justice? I'm sorry, Jeffrey.
Oh, cut me off.
What was that?
Are you a wrestling fan? Like you like watching WWE or whatever?
I mean, when I was a kid, I remember watching Dusty Rhodes and some of those old timers that are probably all long dead now. I'm sure most of them, right?
Yeah, a lot of them.
The only reason why I bring it up because
Andre the Giant. I mean, I remember watching Andre the Giant on TV. You know, and that was like a big deal to see him on TV because he was always injured. I mean, I caught him late in his career, and so anytime he would show up to an event, it was a big deal because you know he was always injured quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, I remember watching him on live pay-per-views, especially those last couple big ones that he did. Yeah,
for sure, man, for sure. Those were the days.
Andre the Giant, man. I don't think you get any bigger than him.
No, not really.
I bought that. What those IDW had those WWE books that came out. I bought the one with Andre the Giant on the front cover. Man, I love that cover.
Nice.
I think it's by Raza.
Yeah,
awesome.
Those are pretty cool. Man,
covers. They're awesome covers.
So let me run down the 5 channels this week on the shout out show, man. So at number 1, we had Ariel Sapphire. She's a great lady, young lady at 26 years old. She loves Batman, DC Comics, but she's struggling with the Marvel stuff. Check her channel out, Ariel Sapphire, 556. At number 2, we have Bruce Moreau, 83 subscribers, man. Check him out. You can find him on Instagram under the same name. All you gotta do is add 1980 to the name. He's just a father. He's a dog lover, but you know, on his channel it's pretty much simple. You're gonna find some comic reviews and talk about comic books and TV shows and stuff like that. But a great homie, man, great homie. And number 3, just a geek from 305. Well, another Floridian in the house, man. Yo, check him out. Check out his channel. He wanted to showcase a lot of Marvel, DC stuff, Funko stuff, and not only that, he'll take you on a tour if you want to go to like a con or something like that. That's your channel, man. That's the channel to be at. And number 4, did I say number 4 and 4? And number 3, now 4, Nerds on the Run. 12 subscribers I found today, man. Check them out. They consist of 3 guys, Andy, Pete, and Erie. Great people. They want to put out positive stuff for the community. So what you want to do is you want to find out what kind of positive stuff they're doing. Check it out, man. That's the only way to find out what I'm talking about. At number 5, this is it, guys. The last one, Fake Nerd Podcast. Why is the Fake Nerd Podcast? Check it out. Find them on Instagram under the same name. I found this channel through Downright Nerdy Podcast. So thank you to Downright Nerdy Podcast. 3 guys, man. Ben, Ryan, and Sparks. Great people, just rocking out, man. Talking about shows and stuff like that. So that is it with the shout outs.
Yeah, Downright Nerdy just subscribed to me, so I want to thank him for that. That was awesome when you do that.
There it is, man. There it is. So as always, man, this is how we do. This is the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. And I want to say thank you to Justice for jumping on the show. But before we go, I like to give the platform to Justice and let him take the show away. Let the people know one more time, man. It's about you and what you're the guest, man. You're the guest.
Yeah,
Man. They don't know you. So here it is, man. This is Justice for Comics, my homie that said, yeah, I'll jump on the show. I'll hang out with you guys and have a drink with you. So here it is, man. Justice for Comics. Subscribe right now.
Yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you for checking out my channel. I do videos. I started out doing just like 1 or 2 videos a week, and then I I'm up to probably 4 or 5 a week. So either every day or every other day I'm doing a video. So I'm producing a lot of content. Every Wednesday I do a new comic book day early release. So I talk about the books that are coming out the following Wednesday. So it gives you a heads up of kind of like the books I'm looking at, the ones I think look like they could be hot. So I kind of do that every Wednesday afternoon typically. And then Thursday, sometimes I'll do a video on the top 20 lists by Cover Price. So Cover Price is a online website that gives you data. It's all data on what's kind of moving. They track eBay sales and online sales. So I do a top 20 on that. And then also on Friday, I do my commentary on the CBSI Hot 10 list. And then I'll do comic hauls in between, you know, books I got in the mail, I'll kind of highlight that. And then I also specialize quite a bit in comic exclusives. So if there's store variants that are coming out, I'm subscribed to a lot of different stores. I get Instagram postings on a lot of different websites. So usually if there's a really, really hot variant coming out, check out my channel. I'll usually talk about it, and definitely my Instagram. I'm posting about stuff that's coming out. And you know, I've gotten a lot of hits where I've recommended something that blows up in value. I was all over that Dead End Kids #1. I was telling people about that weeks before it came out. There was a special variant on that I was telling people to go buy. It was only $20 and it's over $100 now. So I do a lot of stuff like that where I specialize in looking at exclusives that are coming out.
Yep. He does, man. He'll
So if you watch my channel, what I'm saying is you'll make money if you watch my channel.
There it is, man. If you're trying to make some money, whatever, Justice is the man, y'all. He'll send me a text or a message on Instagram talking about, yo, you better be awake. It's gonna drop. Something's gonna drop. And that's just the type of guy he is. He's gonna hook you up with certain books that you better be ready, man. You better be ready and make sure you pay and click, because Justice don't play, man. He don't play.
Hey, thanks, Jeff Comic 813 for just subbing to me. Thank you very much for that.
All right, guys. So
Jeff, thank you very much for the platform. I appreciate it, Rob. And
all
Jeffrey, really nice.
Man.
Well, I would love to come on more often. So if you guys ever need somebody, I mean,
we even maybe on Coast to Coast too. We get you on there.
Yeah.
Have you on for an hour and hang out and get
I understand. I live in the same town as Perry, right? As Perry.
Tampa. Yep.
Yeah, Tampa. I'm a little bit more interesting than Perry, though. So you should have me on.
Come on, guys. Don't be talking about me.
And here's my T-shirt. This is the shirt I wear a lot. I want to go out.
I love it. I love it. Oh man. So that's the thing. That's what I usually do. Look, there it is. So that's what I bring the community into the show, like the shout out show, like Justice, and then I want to bring them on Coast to Coast Comics. So that's like, all right. So you get to fill us out, and now let's do a how not John B, JB would call it prime time, 8 o'clock Saturday night. Coast to Coast Comics. He always says it's prime time, So now you see how we do Justice. So yeah, man. I
want to do one shout out if I can. Am I allowed to do that?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Here you go.
What my buddy Metaphorical, every Sunday he does like a live auction on his website.
Yep.
So check him out, Metaphorical Comics, I believe it is.
Hydra Comics too.
Hydra Comics, yeah, they do like a live auction. I've gone on there I did a little bit today. If they sell some comic books here and there. They do blind auctions and stuff like that. So, they've been doing a pretty good job with that and pretty consistently. I'm not going to come on every Sunday and do that, but once in a while I'll make an appearance and I'll sell a few books and stuff like that I have extra of. So yeah, check that out sometime.
All right, there it is. Yeah, sure. Metaphorical was a great homie. He came on the show. We had a good time. And he's just a great guy, man. He actually was trying to hook me on OBS. And he like remote into my laptop, and he was just like,
yeah, he's more technically savvy than I am. That's for sure. Yeah, he knows what's up on that.
He knows, man. He was like, well, you don't mind? Can I remote in? I was like, well, do it. Man. We'll download this and do this. He is a great homie, man. Just a great guy living out in Chicago. And it's funny because I ordered books. What was that,
I
Jeffrey?
just posted his link to his YouTube channel in the chat. So if you guys want to go check out Metaphorical, I just posted his link in the chat. Go see what you think.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeffrey, for doing that. Appreciate that.
There it is, right there. And I can't believe that freaking Comic Deep McD from across the pond, man.
He was he our first guest on Coast to Coast, wasn't he?
He was actually. It went on your channel because my thing was all jacked up. So we did the first show together. It was me and Jeffrey, and then the second show it was on Jeffrey's channel, and that was.
It was because we were having like technical difficulties, huh?
Yeah.
We couldn't get it to come up, so we just did it on my channel. Yeah.
Yep. And then what we should do is maybe we'll switch back and forth, Jeffrey. How about that?
Nah, man, we gotta keep it on your channel, dude. Too many people. I don't know. I just switch it around makes it too hard for people to find it. I think just keep it on your channel.
Yeah, just keep it on Just a Rican's channel. I mean, everyone knows.
Yeah,
it's becoming an industry standard right now on the community.
It's just something.
Yeah, no, you're doing a great job.
It's just something, man. It's just hanging out here with the guys. Got people from across the pond. I can't believe he should be sleeping, man. The heck? He's probably sleeping or holding on to his New Mutants 98 that 98 he got. Jeffrey, how the heck you get so lucky to get these boxes in the mail, man?
I don't know, man. Like
what is it called? The Grails Anonymous or something like that?
This was from those guys. They sent me those 2 big old packages.
Good Lord, man.
Oh, Fish and Freaks Comics. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. He posted in the chat earlier that you need to check out his Instagram, Rod, Fish and Freaks, because he did some artwork of the Flash. He wanted you to check it out. So.
Sweet for sure. All right, guys. So we keep it down to an hour. So, Jeffrey, let the people know what you got coming up, man. Here it is.
5:30 tonight, Direct Edition Squad. That's me, Comic Books NYC, Bake the Snake, Soldier Only, and Fuchsia Only. The Soldier and Fuchsia are on vacation right now, so they haven't been with us the last couple of weeks. But it's going to be me, Bake the Snake, Comic Books NYC tonight. The name of the channel is Direct Edition Squad. That's where we get on and we talk about whatever we want to talk about, not always comic book related. Then Thursday, me and Mr. Garrell are doing a show. Like I said, it doesn't have an exact time slot because both of our schedules are crazy and we don't always know what time we're getting off. So Thursday evening at some point, me and Mr. Garrell have a show. Then coming up this Friday is me, Tony, JD on The Hunt. We got a couple guests this week, so that ought to be fun. Then Saturday, I'm back here with you on Coast to Coast. And Sunday all over again here in Direct Edition. So.
All right, man. This is it, man. Hey, Justice, thank you so much for accepting the invite.
Yeah,
and we're gonna book you for Coast to Coast Comics.
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to do that. Thanks, Rod.
All right, man. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Man, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna end the show, but don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Usually, I end the show, and then people want to just like my guest leaves. I'm like, what? Why you leave, man?
Thanks,
all right,
everybody.
Guys, everyone in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out on Coast to Coast. There it is, Coast to Coast Comics. No, Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. Hey, if you like what you see, all you gotta do, guys, is hit the like button on their channels. If you like what you see right now, hit a like on my button on my channel. You know what I'm saying?
You want to like Rod's button?
Oh man, don't. We're gonna behave right now, man. I'm running on fumes. This is it. Comic Book Community Shout Out Show is over. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us.
All right.
See you later, McD.
Thanks a lot.
What?